How can I prepare for NEET 2021 now? Every year the number of students appearing for NEET exam has been increasing while on the other hand, the seats available are decreasing. This makes the competition even more stringent than it was the last year. There are also some changes proposed by the NTA that NEET could be conducted online, which is a significant change from the student's perspective. So, let's start and face the challenge of NEET. There are a few steps that you need to take to get a good score in NEET, about 650 JOR, and score well in boards at the same time. I'll list them according to their importance. First of all, if you have decided to drop, realize that you are going to invest one more year of your life to this career, which must not get wasted at all. You must be proud of yourself at the end. Don't focus on the other people who are selected in NEET 2020 and now are living a life of an angel. You will get what you sow. Note my words, NCERT is your Bible. I said note down them right now, not only for biology but for chemistry and for physics too. NCERT is must, for AIMS or for NEET you can't bypass it. Time, the most precious gift given by God. Remember, time is flying and you are the pilot, so don't let it fly in a wrong direction. Utilize your time to the fullest. If you are thinking that you will do 10 books one time, then my friend, again you are wrong. You should do one book at least 10 times. Go for McQ in bio only when the NCERT is actually at your fingertips, and for physics your coaching modules are sufficient, but first solved NCERT and read the concepts and then run for questions from modules, and for chemistry just learn concepts and do questions. Don't go for your stronger points first, find out your weak points and then start working upon them until they become your strong point. Don't think that exercise is a waste of time. Give your 20 minutes at least to daily practice yoga. That's how you can learn how to be consistent in your life and apply the same with your studies now. Study max 12 hours a day, or least 8 hours a day, but remember one thing, those 8 hours should be the most effective hours of your life. Spend rest of the time in sleep or other works. You can even use this time for planning. Make sure that you are not wasting time on cramping stupid topics of BSc biology from your modules. Throw these modules out of your house now. I repeat, throw them out now. Make one-page notes of all the chapters you are done with in physics and chemistry, and for biology you can write down in your book itself. This will help you to revise the whole syllabus when you would left with only 1 week for your NEET 2020. Practice, the key to success. Practice at least 50 questions of chemistry and physics daily other than your revision part, and make sure that you write down their solutions separately in other notebook. Repeat the same topic which you had revised yesterday now that your mind could spend more time with the concepts you had cramped. For physics, first read NCERT and put all the formulas of particular chapter from any module and then try to solve questions from any module or Hauswarma. I know doubt will come, but don't just stick to any question. Try to move on another and come back after the other one is done. As if you are doing self-study, then try to do solved questions of physics from B.M. Sharma book without looking at the solution, otherwise there is no other option for physics. Now it's time for more revision just after the month of October, the borderline I told you. The biggest question is that how to revise maximum topics in minimum time limit. Remember, I asked you to make one-page notes, so yes, they are going to help you now. Give yourself least 6 hours of sleep, or max 7 hours, or you can decide according to body demands, but always remember you can sleep when you are dead. Time management is also the main topic, altogether a different dimensions, but remember I asked you to focus on weak points first. Simple, give more time to weak points than stronger one. Remember one last thing, helping someone in need will help you grasping your concepts stronger, so if someone asks you for help, don't avoid them but help them. It may gives you strength and moral. I think this much plan is much enough to give you inspiration to do something. Thank you. If you like the video, please subscribe to our channel for more information.